Tesoro means treasures in Spanish, and of course, like every treasure at the Tesoro Cultural Center, there's a story behind the name. Here's the woman with all the stories, Holly Arnold-Kinney. She is the owner of the Fort Restaurant and executive director of the Tesoro Cultural Center. And we also have spiritual advisor John Imahula and also artist Mark Fisher of the Oneida tribe. He actually traveled all the way from Wisconsin from last night, right?
From Wisconsin.
Welcome to the show, you guys. And
thank you.
This is so beautiful. I need my picture taken. This is stunning, all the outfits. So, Holly, how many years has the Indian Market Powwow been held at the fort?
16 years. Can you believe it?
16 years.
16 years.
You're such a giving spirit. You're so passionate at what you do, which I love. Why did you decide to create this, or why was it created?
Well, actually, the artists came to us and said, please create an authentic venue for us to showcase our art. And then John Imahula and Debbie Imahula came and said, we want to create an authentic contest powwow honoring American Indian veterans who fought for freedom. And so it all came together. Debbie Imahula, his daughter, is on our board of directors. So they organize our powwow.
And talk a little bit about the Fort Restaurant and the Tesoro Cultural Center. They share the same property, and then they have so much more in common, too.
Well, the building is actually the first replica of Bensold Fort that my mother and father built in 1962. And it was originally to be a living history museum. So we created the Tesoro Cultural Center to continue that vision to educate the public about the many cultures that traded at Bent's Fort.
You have a big weekend plan. This is a big celebration. Talk about why it's so important.
Oh, it's just a great time for families to come together and get immersed in Indian culture. We have some of the very top American Indian artists from all over the country, and we have the amazing dancers in a contest powwow, and we have the Red Spirit singers coming from Utah, and so this is a national event. We have many Indian nations coming from all over the country.
Oh, this is once in a lifetime. I mean, really, to get down there and to meet these people and to watch and just to treasure the spirit and what they offer. As a matter of fact, I understand Governor Hickenlooper proclaimed this week in Indian Market Powwow Days.
Yes,
how does that make you feel?
Fabulous, because it really is showing our authenticity, and getting that kind of recognition from our governor means a lot to all of us.
Well, would you mind if we give a sample to our friends at home of what the powwow is going to be like?
That's why we're all here.
Okay, John, take it away. Oh, amazing. That was beautiful. And I want to introduce, too, it is the Adams 12 dance group.
From the high school.
Yes.
Adams 12 High School.
Oh, and it includes Jamie Whiteface, also Keenan Payson, and Demetrius and Zerrell Blacksmith, also Autumn Yankton. Did I get that all right? Yeah. Beautiful job. Just absolutely gorgeous and stunning to watch. John, you actually started the Adams 12 School Dance Troupe, right?
That's right.
Why did you decide to teach them this beautiful culture of dance?
We started way back in 1980, 88, somewhere there. And so through the years, these are all, you started with tiny tots, and they're going after young teenagers now. Yeah. So, but we have a lot of dancers up in Adams County.
That has to make you feel good.
Yeah.
You've made such an impact on our youth, which is wonderful. Now, Mark, you've traveled a long distance to be here. Why do you think it's so important to take part in this powwow?
Well, I take part in all the India markets in the country, all the big ones, and this is the biggest up-and-coming India market in the country right now. There's a long list of people trying to get into it, and so it was an honor to be able to come to Colorado and come to the Tesoro show and be able to show people of Colorado my pieces.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Has your culture influenced your artwork at all?
Oh, of course. with all the symbolism that are on my bison here, it shows the Great Law of Peace and the first agreement that Native Americans had with George Washington, the George Washington Agreement. And so it brings out a lot of stories that tell the history of our country.
Describe your piece a little bit more here.
Well, the bison is, since I'm east of the Mississippi, we would call it a bison occidentalist. And, and a bison occidentalist means eastern buffalo.
Oh, okay.
And so and that's what this one represents, but it represents all bison. And then just the other day, the president just signed, both Congress and Senate approved the bison to be the nation's symbol, a mammal symbol, and the president just signed it, and it went in, it now will be the symbol of America.
Well, that is a gorgeous piece, I have to tell you. All different types of art.
He has a 6-foot-high one. He has a full-sized one he's bringing to the market. This is a miniature.
Life size.
And these are all for sale?
Everything is for sale.
Perfect.
And this is how I make my living.
Well, make sure you get out there and talk to him in person. He's traveled all the way from Wisconsin, so this is a great opportunity for you. Holly, what type of treats will be there?
Oh, we're going to have amazing, we're going to have Indian market powwow food, such as Indian tacos, fry bread from a nonprofit Native American group. And the fort is providing wonderful concessions. This is, we're going to have buffalo burgers and brats and enchilada suiza, but these are our famous caramel brownies. Do you want to have
one? Heck yeah.
Of course.
Do I want to have one?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
They're homemade. They're a blonde brownie with caramel in them. They're so good.
Before I bite into it, I also quickly need to find out about like the fashion show and the live hawks and eagle demonstrations.
Yes, we have Hawk Quest is coming to talk about with live eagles and hawks, and the live eagle will be bringing in the color guard in the grand entry at 12 noon on Saturday, and honoring Terry Knight. Terry Knight.
He's the honoree.
Oh, yeah. Terry Knight is okay.
Terry Knight is our honoree.
Great.
And we're going to have all these amazing artists. What I'm wearing, Benson Medigoats, is this contemporary type of squash blossom.
Holly, that is beautiful. Thank you, everyone, for giving us a sneak peek at just some of the beautiful art and culture that's going to be there this weekend. And yes, you too can experience the flavors, the colors, and the excitement of the Indian Market and Powwow this weekend, May 14th and 15th at the Fort and Tesoro Cultural Centers. For more information and a complete list of artists and events, please call 303-839-1671 or go online to tesoroculturalcenter.org. We'll be back in a few minutes, and if you don't mind, John, can you sing us to break?